All right, welcome back, viewers. You're watching Times Now. I'm Meenakshi Upreti, and we have a big breaking news coming in at the top of this hour. This is related to the DMK party manifesto. So the DMK has released the manifesto. Remember, Times Now was the first channel which had highlighted what possibly could be in the manifesto. And now that manifesto is out, according to the source-based information we had, there could be a petrol price reduction promise, LPG gas cylinder to be brought under moderate prices, MSP for farmers, etc. All of this could possibly find its way in the DMK manifesto, and what we have at the moment is that the DMK has officially released its 2024 manifesto. This committee was headed by Kanimozhi, which has released the manifesto. Dharani on the phone line with us. Dharani, over to you. Take us through some of the big takeaways far as DMK manifesto is concerned.
Well, Chief Minister MK Stalin has released the DMK's manifesto for the 2024 parliamentary elections, and based on sources we're given to understand that the DMK's manifesto will contain a reduction of petrol diesel prices and also the LPG gas cylinder price that will be brought under moderation. So apart from that, the DMK has been for a long time demanding a removal of a NEET examination from the state. They've been requesting for an exception for Tamil Nadu from NEET examination. So the DMK's manifesto contains a point about banning NEET examination is what we're given to understand. So apart from that, a caste census would be conducted.
Well, absolutely, Dharani, and many of those pointers you had highlighted earlier. Let's also dip in and listen in to MK Stalin, who's speaking live. And Dharani, if possible, translate live for us what MK Stalin is saying.
ஒரு திட்டத்தின் வேலை நாட்கள் 100லிருந்து 150ஆகவும் ஊதியம் 400 ரூபாயாகவும் உயர்த்தப்படும். ஒன்றிய அரசின் உயர்கல்வி நிறுவனங்களான IIT, IIM, IISc, IIARI ஆகியவை தமிழ்நாட்டில் புதிதாக அமைக்கப்படும்.
New central institutions like IITs, IIMs and IISs in Tamil Nadu
மறுபரிசீலனை செய்யப்படும். ஒரே நாடு ஒரே தேர்தல் திட்டம் கைவிடப்படும்.
One nation, one election will be dropped.
மாணவர்களுக்கு வட்டி இல்லாத கல்வி கடனாக 4 லட்சம் வரை வழங்கப்படும். ரூபாய் 4 லட்சம் வரை.
Will get an education loan of 4 lakhs without interest.
இஸ்லாமியர் மற்றும் இதர சிறுபான்மையினர் மேம்பாடு குறித்து ஆராய்ந்த சச்சார கமிட்டி பரிந்துரைகள் செயல்படுத்தப்படும்.
The Sachara committee recommendation on minority communities will be implemented.
முக்கியமான வாக்குறுதிகள். ஊடகத்துறை நண்பர்கள் அத்தகைய முக்கியமான அறிக்கையாக அமைந்திருக்கக்கூடிய அறிக்கையை முழுமையாக தமிழ்நாட்டு மக்களுக்கிட்ட கொண்டு போய் நீங்க சேர்க்க வேண்டும் என்று நான் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன்.
I request the press and media to take this DMK's election manifesto to the people of Tamil Nadu widely and deeply.
திமுக பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் சொன்னதை செய்வோம், செய்வதைத்தான் சொல்வோம்.
DMK will do what it says, will say what it does.
நாடாளுமன்ற தேர்தலுக்கான கழக பணிகளை ஒருங்கிணைக்கவும் மேற்பார்வையிடவும் 5 குழு அமைக்கப்பட்டது. அந்த குழுவில் KN நேரு, RS பாரதி, ஏவா வேலு, தங்கம் தென்னரசு, உதயநிதி ஸ்டாலின் ஆகியோர் என்னால் நியமிக்கப்பட்டார்கள்.
Committee was employed to oversee the preparations for Lok Sabha elections.
வாரியாக கழக நிர்வாகிகளை தேர்தல் தொடர்பான கருத்துக்களை பெற்று தேர்தல் பணிகள் தொடர்பான கலந்து ஆலோசனையை சிறப்பாக நடத்தி முடித்திருக்கிறார்கள்.
The 5-member committee had visited the parliamentary constituencies, all of the parliamentary constituencies in Tamil Nadu, and they have brought to me the recommendations and suggestions.
கூட்டணி கட்சிகளுக்கு தொகுதிகளை பங்கிட்டு கொடுப்பதற்காக நம்முடைய கழக பொருளாளர் TR பாலு அவர்கள் தலைமையில் KN நேரு, E பெரியசாமி, K பொன்முடி, R ராசா, திருச்சி சிவா, MRK பன்னீர்செல்வம் ஆகியோர் அடங்கிய குழு அமைக்கப்பட்டது.
A separate committee was formed by the DMK to hold seat sharing talks with alliance partners.
தலைமை கழகத்தின் சார்பில் என்னுடைய நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
I thank both the committee members, the organizational committee and also the seat sharing committee for their contribution so far.
தொகுதிகளிலும் இந்திய தேசிய காங்கிரஸை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் திருவள்ளூர், கிருஷ்ணகிரி, கடலூர், கரூர், மயிலாடுதுறை, விருதுநகர், சிவகங்கை, கன்னியாகுமரி, திருநெல்வேலி, புதுச்சேரி ஆகிய 10 தொகுதிகளிலும் போட்டியிடுறாங்க. மறுமலர்ச்சி திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகம்
DMK is going to contest in 21 seats, the Congress in 10 seats, and MDMK in 1 seat.
ஆகிய 2 தொகுதிகளில் போட்டியிடுகிறார்கள்.
VCK will contest from 2 seats, and both the left parties, CPI and CPIM, they will be contesting from 2 seats each.
ராமநாதபுரம் தொகுதியில் போட்டியிடுறாங்க. விடுதலை சிறுத்தைகள் கட்சி விழுப்புரம், சிதம்பரம் ஆகிய 2 தொகுதிகளில் போட்டியிடுறாங்க. கொங்கு நாடு மக்கள் தேசிய கட்சி நாமக்கல் தொகுதியில் போட்டியிடுறாங்க.
மக்கள் தேசிய கட்சி as part of DMK will contest from 1 seat, that is in Namakkal.
இந்தியா கூட்டணி ஆட்சி அமைக்கணுன்ற உன்னதமான ஒற்றை எண்ணத்தோடும் தோழமை உணர்வோடும் இந்த தொகுதி பங்கீடுகள் செய்யப்பட்டு தேர்தல் பணியை நாம் தொடங்கி இருக்கிறோம்.
The sole goal, the sole objective of all the alliance partners under DMK is for the India, alliance to come to power at the center.
அதுக்கான விருப்ப மனுக்களை வழங்கி இருந்தோம். விருப்ப மனு அளிச்சவங்களை கடந்த 10ஆம் தேதி தலைமை கழகத்திற்கு அழைச்சி நானும் நம்முடைய பொதுச் செயலாளர் துரைமுருகன் அவர்களும் பொருளாளர் TR பாலு அவர்களும் முதன்மைச் செயலாளர் K நேரு அவர்களும் அழைச்சி அவர்களோடு கலந்துரையாடினோம்.
We also interviewed the potential candidates who had expressed wish to contest from all the 40 parliamentary constituencies across Tamil Nadu.
வேட்பாளர்களை தேர்வு செஞ்சிருக்கிறோம். தகுதியுடைய பலர் இருந்தாலும் வேட்பாளர் ஒருவர்தான் என்பதால் எல்லா சூழலுக்கும் பொருத்தமானவரா.
So we have chosen the appropriate candidates for all the 40 parliamentary constituencies, including the one in Puducherry, based on skills and only skills.
கழக உடன்பிறப்புகள் அனைவரும் பின்வரும் வேட்பாளர்களோட வெற்றிக்கு நீங்க பாடுபட வேண்டும்.
I request the party workers of DMK to work for the victory of all these 40 candidates that I have chosen.
All right, Mr. Sriram, a political expert joining us on the phone line. Thank you, sir, for talking to Times Now. Sir, some of the highlights as far as the DMK poll manifesto is concerned, we are highlighting today as well, of course, from petrol, LPG cylinder price reduction to MSP for farmers, education to be brought under state administration. There is, of course, a big focus on the middle class and youth as far as the DMK manifesto is concerned.
Hello.
Yes, sir. What do you have to say? Yes, sir. Your views, sir, on the DMK manifesto.
So first thing I would like to tell you is, you just have to compare the petrol and diesel prices between Puducherry and Chennai or Tamil Nadu. When the Tamil Nadu state is charging more taxes, state taxes, compared to many other states, including the neighboring Puducherry, then what is the point in this promise that he will give petrol at 75 and diesel at 50? And number two, education loan, he said, would be waived off. It was a promise which was there in the state government manifesto, DMK state government manifesto in 2021, that he will waive off the education loan for all the students, with certain criteria. But it was not done. So the promise which they had given in the 2021 Assembly election manifesto, when they were not able to implement it, they also said, once the DMK government comes to power in Tamil Nadu, the first signature that they would sign is on the banning of meat. And it is 3 years now. They have still not been able to ban meat. Now, what is the point in making an announcement now when you have not been able to fulfill the promises which you have given when you formed the state government?
Right.
So all this is basically, I would say, absolutely empty rhetoric.
Okay, you're saying it's just an eyewash, sir, but also another big promise which the DMK, of course, is making in their manifesto is one, as far as the Tamil language is concerned, they are saying that they'll try to bring Tamil as one of the official languages in the Supreme Court as well. We've seen multiple language wars in the run to the 2024 polls. Do you think that's going to be one issue which will dominate the Lok Sabha polls in the state of Tamil Nadu as well?
Madam, unfortunately, from 1996 to 1998, from 1999 to 2014, which is almost 16 years, the DMK was in power. And without the support of DMK, Mr. Devagowda, Mr. I.K. Gujral, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Mr. Manmohan Singh would not have been able to continue as Prime Minister. All the promises that they are making today, they had made before also. And they have not been able to implement those promises when they were in power. Without their support, the government would not have been there. So do you think the people of Tamil Nadu will not ask these questions? Do you think people of Tamil Nadu are fools to believe them when they have not been able to implement their promises when they were in power for 16 years and they were also in power in the state for the last 3 years? And that is the reason why I say it is nothing but an empty rhetoric and it's just a backwash. That's it.
All right. Kovai Satyan of the AIADMK is also on the phone line with us. Mr. Sriram, I request you to stay with us. Kovai Satyanji, what do you have to say, sir, about the DMK manifesto? Some of the big points being, of course, highlighting the DMK says they'll try to bring Tamil as one of the official languages and also promising a NEET ban.
See, the party is known for its double standards. When they are in power, they will act in such a way that is detrimental to the state of Tamil Nadu and Tamil people. When they are not in power, they have a different stand. And highlighting more on national issues clearly indicates that they want to cover up their failures. Like what their 38 MPs did in the last 5 years for the Tamil Nadu and Tamil people has to be brought into light, which they don't have any answers. So it looks like it's more like a masala manifesto and a evasive manifesto, which try to hide their accountability and responsibility and their achievements, if at all, if it were there in the last 5 years.
Right. And also, sir, if you see some of the other, highlights, it seems also confrontational because it says the governor issue is going to be addressed. What do you make of this? Because in the run-up, of course, to 2024, we've seen multiple tiffs between the governor and the state government.
Yeah, the bureaucracy setbacks cannot be termed as a vendetta. It is the leadership quality and leadership acumen of one person to maneuver the bureaucracy setbacks. It is there with every government. To make governor more accountable, you have to hit the right forum. Like what happened in Telangana, they went to the court and asked for the accountability and responsibility for the governor. But this is a masala manifesto. This has nothing to do, and this will not give any benefits to the people of Tamil Nadu, not to the people of India.
But do you think
this is their usual strategy.
Do you think that this could resonate with the voters at all? Because as far as, the 2024 polls are concerned, would you also see it as a triangular contest? BJP is also, solidifying alliances. Do you see it as a DMK versus NDA versus DMK fight?
See, the fight here is with AIADMK versus DMK. What will resonate on the ground is the achievements of MP who were elected in their respective constituencies, which unfortunately DMK can't state even 1 point. What the state has benefited by nominating and selecting MPs of DMK will be the clause which they have to face in every place, wherever they go. So others are masalas which they will give advertisement and try to hoodwink the people, which they are masters.
Okay, you're calling it a masala manifesto, saying that it's not going to have any ground impact. JVC Sriram also with us, sir. What do you make of, what the AIADMK has to say? Criticism was expected. End of the day, they are an opponent. But the DMK saying that they are even going to amend the constitution. They're promising statehood. Is that even possible to begin with, sir?
See, they are giving impossible promises. I think, look at the kind of the stand which the DMK has taken right from 1957. They first said governor is not required. They said there is no need for a beard for a sheep, and there is no need for a governor for a state. That is what you call in Tamil. And then they were in power for 16 years. People like us have questioned time and again that when you were in power for 16 years, why did you not remove the governor's post? And today the manifesto, it reads, this is a statement what you had shared with me. I'm reading it out. Although the states do not need governors, we will appoint good governors. What is the meaning of good governors?
Okay.
Good governors means people you will pick and choose.
All right, you are calling it an eyewash once again. That's the point you are highlighting. Narayan Tirupati of the BJP also with us. So what do you make of the BJP apologies, the DMK manifesto? Do you think that the BJP plus, since you are also bringing in alliances, we saw Mr. Ramadas on the stage with the Prime Minister yesterday. Do you think that you'll be able to give the DMK a tough fight in their manifesto? They are making multiple promises, and one of them, of course, being the biggest one, that they are going to tackle, quote unquote, the governor issue.
No, not only that, they say that they will alter the constitution.
Yeah.
See, no one gives power to anyone in India to alter the constitution. And that shows that they disrespect Baba Sahib Ambedkar, who was given the constitution for us. And the constitution is very clear that India has made states, divided its states for its administrative purposes, and not the states have made India. It is very clear in the constitution. So it is a divisive approach by the DMK, by Mr. Stalin. So the manifesto of Congress, an ally party of DMK, is very clear that it wants to divide the country.
But they are also
Always
saying
they have been
CAA will be
divisive
repealed.
force.
Sir, they're also saying CAA will be repealed.
Pardon me?
They're also speaking of CAA, sir.
See, as far as CAA is concerned, it is very clear that Mr. Stalin or nobody knows what is CAA. That is the main problem. They don't understand. They don't know. They have not read. And they are absolutely, they are either innocent or arrogant in CAA. They don't know that it is not meant for the Indians living, Indian citizens who are Indian citizens.
Some big promises by the DMK, no CAA, no UCC, also Article 361 to go, NEET exam to be scrapped, ONOP will be cancelled. How practical they are, really we'll have to wait and watch. But those are the highlights from the DMK manifesto that's already sparked a massive political slugfest. We'll keep an eye on that big story through the course of the day. As of now, slipping into a short commercial break.